On Day of Pink, wearing pink is a small way that you can show your allyship. I have many friends in the 2S LGBTQ+ community. It's not only about them having equal rights, it's important to know they feel they belong.
Growing up was a challenge and at times really difficult. I struggled with bullying and lacked a sense of belonging with other kids at school.
My parents are religious and they're conservative. They were never exposed to any gay people. When I came out to them, I was the first gay person they've ever met.
Though we often think of bullying within the context of young people, the reality is we see it throughout society.
Over the last few years, there's been a rise in anti-trans sentiment, laws about bathroom usage, and even obstruction of gender-affirming care, especially for young people.
The rise of anti-gay and anti-trans legislation really is just a new form of bullying. These actions are harming individuals in our society who are probably already struggling with just being themselves. Really, it's transphobia and homophobia in just a new packaging.
It's common sentiment to think that people are too young to know this information, but I could speak from personal experience that I knew who I was since I was a child.
Even though I'm very proud that BMO creates an inclusive environment, as Global Co-Chair of Pride, I still have had colleagues reach out to me telling me that they don't feel comfortable coming out at work.
I know of a colleague who had a really hard time coming out in his personal life that made him uncomfortable to come out at work.
The more BMO works towards zero barriers to inclusion, the more opportunity these colleagues will have to be their authentic selves.
The truth is, though, that society is becoming more diverse and we are stronger and better for that.
In the last year, BMO has released the True Name Card, which allows you to have a name on your card that is different from your legal name. For those who are trans and non-binary, the card name can out them, or in more severe cases, cause the merchant to doubt if the card is theirs. BMO made it a priority to relieve this often ignored pain point and also did the work to make sure that it was beneficial to the demographic it was intended to serve.
Representation matters and exposure to diversity is key.
Being an ally is part of how I break down barriers.
Being able to see someone with similar lived experiences is empowering, and it teaches us empathy and understanding.
What's great about that is BMO is a type of company where you can bring your true self to work, not only that day, but every day. When we can be who we really are, we are more engaged and effective at what we do. By being authentic and true to ourselves and others, we live better and richer lives. For me, Day of Pink is not just about bullying. It's about creating a place to where we belong.
Creating a space where people feel like they belong and feel like they are safe is very connected to our purpose.
And that is part of how we boldly grow the good.